Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the afternoon session of the Recurve Finals Day. We've got the first match coming up is going to be the mixed team event between bronze medal between Turkey and Ukraine. Change in the commentary box here. I'm joined by Naomi Folkard.
Hello.
Is that it? You can say more.
Yeah.
Obviously, Naomi shot this morning, and we've got Chef here as well.
Hello.
Hello. Dutch Recurve archer, who's apparently quite good. Shooting very well at the moment. So, we're going to be joined by these two in the box this afternoon. We've made some predictions of all the matches as well to be shot this afternoon, and we'll run through our predictions as they come along. So, first of all, like I say, the bronze medal match sponsored by Council, the Nottingham City Council mixed Recurve team match. So, like I say, the first match is going to be a bronze medal match between Turkey and Ukraine. Turkey being two archers for Turkey, Anagoz and Gazoz. Do you know much about them?
They're both young archers, but they're both shooting extremely well. Anagoz, she won the quota tournament this week. Gazoz is shooting phenomenal. They were both, the whole of the Turkish team came to Lilleshall this week and trained, last week. They had 10 days training there before they came to the European Champs to get used to the cold climate, because obviously in Turkey it's really hot there.
Of course, yeah.
So they were shooting really well the entire time, and now we've got the Ukraine as well, Pavlova and Victor Ruben, who he won the gold medal in 2008 in Beijing.
But Gazoz seems to be shooting fairly well at the moment. He's on a bit of a high as well, I think, because he's obviously shot well to get to the bronze medal match here. He won an Olympic spot on Friday as well, and he's ranked second for this week, so he's flying high at the moment, isn't he?
Yes.
Am I right in saying all that? You say
yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, Gazoz won the CQT event as well, didn't he? Yeah. So my money's on Turkey.
Yeah, we have made our predictions. Nomi has gone with Turkey. I've gone with Turkey. Chef, controversially, gone with the Ukraine team. I think the Ukraine you can't really just say no to them. Obviously, Ruban there, he's an Olympic champion. Pavlova, who shot well this morning in the team rounds. Can't just dismiss them, obviously, but wait and see. Both teams, I think, are going to be shooting fairly well. So can you explain to everyone at home, obviously it might be all archers listening to this, but what's the format for this mixed team round? It's a set system?
It's a set system. Each set consists of 2 arrows each.
Okay.
So 4 arrows per team. And then it's the first to get 5 set points. So if it's 4-4 after 4 sets, it will go to a shoot-off.
So pretty much exactly the same as it was this morning, but they're only shooting 2 arrows each, so it's 4 arrows a set instead of 6 like it was this morning. Fairly simple stuff. Patrick's got his spot. Naomi will be going for her own spot as well next week. Be an interesting event. Going wild by the looks of things.
It's fully booked.
So
it's fully booked.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, sold out. Another 1,250 people there packing out the crowds. Turkish team leading the way out here. They are young, aren't they? Like I said, how old do you think they are? Do you know? I'll put you right on the spot here, haven't I?
don't know exactly.
But Gazos doesn't look like he's done his GCSEs
I
yet.
think Gazos is 17.
There you go, he's probably just finished his GCSE as well. You know what I mean? The equivalent of. Yeah, I saw Ruben this morning though, walking around fairly confidently. So, how is he shooting nowadays? Do you think he's? George's doing a great job of building up the crowd here. Just went a bit loud there.
She doesn't look that happy to be here.
No, she doesn't, does she?
Maybe she's a bit nervous.
I'm sure she's fairly happy to be
Oh, there we go. We've got a smile.
I mean, she did win a gold medal earlier, so you'd like to think she'd be a little happier. So she's got an opportunity to take 3 medals today. Seems good. Just a little tall there. Yeah, we haven't got too many angles here, I'm afraid, at the target, but we can confirm that is a 9 high.
And Turkey have changed their order for their for this bit.
Is there any good opinion? Obviously, you've done a lot of team events. Is there a 7? She's not started well there, is she?
You might want the most confident archer to go up, get a 10, get your team going, and then have that same person. If there's a pressure shot, he's more likely to get the 10.
Okay. She doesn't look too happy. She looks a bit disgusted with herself, if anything. But Gazos just loves shooting 10s.
Makes it look so easy.
He does, doesn't he? So 32 points on the board in the first set for Turkey. Is probably not going to be good enough, and unfortunately, especially the way Ukraine is shooting today. Good 9. So Ruben needs to get, if this arrow falls anywhere inside the blue, they can take this first set. You can fully expect former Olympic champion to do that. Looks happy. 9.
There we go.
A couple of high arrows from him there. I don't think, obviously, it's not made any difference in this particular set, but 2 high 9s. Maybe want to think about moving his sight a little bit. If you were Anna Goz now, how would you sort of turn that around from the first 2 hours there? She's going 12, obviously.
You'd have to do a little bit of imagery, set herself down. She knows how to shoot a good shot. She just needs to go and do it.
Okay, very simple. The good thing about this set system, I think, is that it's you can move on quite easily because obviously the scores now is at 0. If it was like the compound day yesterday, it was cumulative score. If you were 5 points behind after 4 hours, it can be quite difficult to come back from that.
Yeah, they'd have to really fight for every point after that. Where now it's just a set, they can win and they can win the next 3 and then win the match.
Yeah, very simple. So. Yeah, the weather today's managed to stay dry. We were expecting maybe not so nice weather today, but I wasn't. I'm wearing shorts, but I thought it was going to be a scorcher of a day. But
it's quite calm as well, surprisingly. I thought it would swirl around here quite a lot.
Hasn't been too bad today. The weather is fairly good for shooting, in all fairness. 10. High 9, maybe an 8. As I mentioned earlier, we when the arrows are close to the line, we'll always suggest that it's the lower number. So Turkey have got could well be a tied situation right here.
You can have another look in a minute.
Yeah, a couple of 10s from Turkey though would help. They are getting close to those lines, aren't they?
Her shot looks quite forced at the moment.
Yeah.
She needs to relax.
So again, we put that down as a 7, possibly an 8.
This is a relaxed shot. It's so good. Lovely.
It's a 9. Okay. So honestly, we don't really know what Turkey have scored so far. I mean, they could easily have an extra 3 points on top of what we've put on the scores there. But let's hand it over to Ukraine now, see if they can capitalise. Good. 10 here, and they've definitely won the set, in my opinion.
It's an unusual technique.
Yeah,
moving his
describe that
head
for
quite
us.
a lot.
Is that a 7 or an 8? Ukraine not really taking advantage there, in my
No.
opinion. I think they could be a little shocked here by Turkey. I think if any of those Turkish ones are close to the line, we may see the scoreboard change a little bit there. Although we could be wrong, and they could all be exactly how we've scored them. So 33 there.
I think I just heard George say they might get more.
So yeah, because I think they are just really taking their time to make sure they're making the right decisions. It's pretty close. Obviously, important decisions to be made by the judges here. If Turkey have this, they level the score, level the match up. And by the sounds of it and the smiles that the Turkish
I
have
think
there.
Turkey have got it.
Yeah. If that's the case, I think Ruben's going to be kicking himself a little bit. The 7 there to finish the set. Not really good enough. We saw the gold medal team match earlier.
Yeah, it's 2-2. George just
2-2.
announced it.
Fantastic. There we go. So they must have had all 3 of those line cutters, or at least 2 of them, I think. But yeah, as I was explaining there, we saw the gents gold medal match earlier, and missing the gold can be detrimental really at this level. So fully expect these guys to rail it in a little bit. Hopefully she's got a sight mark sorted now. Brilliant.
Oh, there we go.
Is that a relaxed shot in your opinion?
Yeah.
Is that better?
That was better. And she's smiling.
And she's smiling. There we go. Gazoz is shooting well. Nice, just out maybe.
Another liner.
They are getting close to the line there. It's, well, like I say, we've put it down as a 9, could easily be a 10. Pressure's on Ukraine here, because that's a good couple of arrows. Good stuff. I think Ruben so far is underperforming a little bit. I think he needs to step up here. I am a critical person, to be honest with you. But I can be quite critical. But saying what I think. 9. It's okay. It's okay. He's been carried, in my opinion, but it's okay. They could be tied. They could be 1 behind, but just need a couple of another 2 good shots from Turkey, and they can take the lead here. I think. She seems happy. Walks straight off then.
Yeah, she uses her time quite quickly, doesn't she?
Gazoz here has then got plenty of time just to settle in. He does look good, doesn't he? Nice.
It's lovely.
Fine, yeah. Good end from Turkey.
That's a really good set. I think they've got 38. But
38, 37. So if we assume it's 37, then 2 9s here would tie it up. So they need a 10 and a 9 to take this.
Yeah, that's a 10.
That's a 10, yeah. We could call that a 10 quite easily. Scorers have put it down as a 9, but I think that's a 10.
I think the scorers have got a dodgy angle.
Yeah, it must be.
I think they might be struggling to see.
Ruben.
That's a 10.
Finally. Yeah, they needed 2 10s, and I think they've got it.
Yeah, I think they've got 39, so they've definitely won that set.
Yeah, we'll give them that one. The line cutters this time, I don't think are going to make too much of a difference. So 4-2. So the best Turkey can hope for here is a shoot-off, but it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy match so far. I wouldn't put it past Turkey to take the next set.
No, they'll be shooting first, so they'll be first up. If they get some good arrows in, they'll be putting the pressure on Ukraine, and it might be enough for them.
Yeah, I've been talking about that all weekend. The advantage of going first. It can be a disadvantage also if you shoot 3 bad arrows, or 2 bad arrows in this case. It can sway it over and possibly give the other team a boost. Maybe.
Yeah,
What would you say?
If the first team has had a dodgy end, then the next lot will, they'll have confidence to go and beat it. So yeah, it can go either way.
Either way, but definitely 2 good shots will put the other team under pressure, and that's what you've got to be thinking. Think positive after all. So I think we're just getting confirmation of the scores there, and I think the line cutters have been a bit more important than I've made out. Looks like it could be 3-all. No, it's not. So yeah, she's got a bit of a smile on her face. The coach there, fist pumping, and so it is a 4-2 lead for Ukraine. Turkey will take the lead in this set. Decisive set. Gazel's there trying to pump her up, I'm guessing. They need to win this set, so they need 4 good shots. There's not a lot of room for error in 4 shots, is there?
No, the pressure is on.
Mm-hmm. Nice and quick. Bit 7.
That's an opportunity for Ukraine to take, really.
Yeah, definitely. Needs a 10 here, I think. Nice. I mean, Ukraine, like I say, they have got an opportunity here, but they could quite easily shoot a 9 and 8. Yeah. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, but Pavlova here is shooting extremely well. I think she hasn't missed the 10 that many times. 9. We have seen Ruben shoot 7. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Needs to be good. Yes, it is 10. So, 2-point lead halfway through this set. Turkey really need to shoot 2 10s here. 2 10s, otherwise it's probably not going to be good enough, because all Ukraine need is a tie here. Is that right? 5-3 for the match?
Yes.
Good 10 to start. Fantastic. Good recovery after that 7.
Another 10 and they've got a chance, I think, for Turkey. They really do need the 10.
I think Gazels is the man to get this done as well for them.
He's shot enough of them already today, hasn't he?
There we go. Fantastic shooting. Fantastic shooting from him. Fair play. Right, game on. 2 9s will win this for Ukraine. Yeah, 18 points wins it. So. Ooh, there's the 8.
It was a slightly weak release there. And,
so to win this match, Ruben has to shoot a 10.
That was his shoot-up.
Oh.
Shoot-off's so exciting.
Do you fancy a shoot-up too?
Yeah, I do.
He does know how to shoot an arrow, but he hasn't been that consistent. 10 has won it. Wow, that's fantastic.
He got it when he needed it.
Yeah. That is some exciting archery right there. Fair play. Just when Ukraine needed it, he shoots the 10. So that's 2 out of 2 medals there for Pavlova. So, yeah, full of confidence. I'm sure she is going into her individual match later on this afternoon. Unlucky Turkey. Gazoz has also got an individual match later on this afternoon. The gold medal match, actually, in the men's recurve. And personally, I think he shot fairly well. Not to say he's been let down by his partner. It was a close match, but I think he'll have some confidence going into the final.
Yeah, he shot really, really well. And he'll just keep shooting 10s, I imagine. And Anna Goz will be disappointed with her performance to start with, but she did pick it up, and she needs to take confidence away from the fact that she did turn it around.
Yeah, exactly. So we are wrong so far, Naomi. Chef, you've got a good lead there. Fair play. Moving onwards and upwards, we're going to move into the gold medal match now for the mixed team. We're going to have Moldova, who will be shooting off against France. Moldova against France. I think we'll get Chef on the mic this time.
I'll see you in a bit.
So Moldova ranked 12th in this round. Bit of an underdog story. They've won quite a few matches, obviously important matches on their way to the final. France, always good at these type of team events. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. France is always a strong country in archery, and it should be for an exciting match because I think Moldova is in really good shape in this tournament so far.
Yeah, let's see if we can get their past matches up here and just see exactly where they, who they won, how they got there, etc. Again, we've got Valadont on the French team. Will be shooting in the gold medal match later on, so he's got a good opportunity here to sum up the venue. And obviously, Naomi thinks that's quite important. Do you think it's important to shoot the finals venue before you actually get there? So I understand, like a World
Cup
event.
It does give you a small advantage, yeah. I think it's nice to shoot at the venue because you know what your side settings are going to be, and it's just always nice to have a little taste of what it's going to be like.
Yeah, good. So, like I say, good advantage for him later on. It's the same advantage that Gazos has just received, so it should be an interesting match later on. In regards to past matches, Moldova in their first round they had to beat Italy. Big match, obviously. Italy, fantastic team. 6-0 they beat Italy.
Upset, yeah.
They beat, like I said, they beat Italy 6-0. They beat Finland 6-0. They beat Turkey 6-2. So, very good underdog story. They've barely been phased by these big teams. So, lots of. I mean, that's who your selection was. You've gone with Moldova in this match as well.
Yeah.
And me and Naomi have pipped France as the victors here, but we'll wait and see. France, on the other hand,
really
they beat
experienced team.
Very, very experienced, but they beat Denmark on a shoot-off. They beat Belarus 6-2, and they beat Ukraine 5-3. So they've been fairly close, but Shu's experienced at this kind of thing, and I've just jinxed her, and she shot a 7.
She did shoot a 7, but that doesn't mean that this match is going to be lost.
Of course. Have you shot against Valadont much?
Not much, but in the beginning of this year we've had a training camp in Turkey that I had shot a few matches against him, and it's always an exciting match to shoot against him because he's just a really good archer. Yeah,
that's good. So a 9 to start with. I'm going to say 16 is a poor start from France. We're used to higher scores than that, I believe. And Moldova railing in their first 10 with their first arrow. So there's 7 or more, and they've got the advantage halfway through this set.
There you go.
Well. This is why they're in the final, I'm guessing. So I don't think they're phased by their low ranking in the qualifying, because their match play is just incredible. So far so good. Yeah. I mean, the way they've shot in the previous rounds, you wouldn't bet against them now. Shoot, another 8.
They look like strong shots, but they seem to wander off a bit.
Yeah. What would you put that down to? Do you think? Is it just
a little bit of
aiming in the wrong place? Or?
Maybe it's a little bit of stress for being in the European Championship final, and just a slight movement in your bow arm can cause you to just not hit the middle, basically.
Valadont with a 9 there. Fully expect Moldova to take this first set. They're only 13 points behind, and they've got 2 hours to shoot those 13 points with. So 7 and 7 will take this set. Solid 9.
Really good 9, yeah.
That would look really good in the air as well. Halfway down, she must have thought that was a 10, because it was right on line, wasn't it? And a 5 here. Anything blue or more takes the set. 10 is fantastic.
Starting off with a 39 leaves your mark, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Fantastic first 4 hours for Moldova there. Naomi, our predictions are not looking great. Chefs, however, starting good. George just explaining that they qualified 12 compared to France's 3rd. So France were firm favourites coming into this, but those are the type of odds that Moldova have been fighting against throughout the whole thing. So let's say, they know how to play their matches. How did the Netherlands get on in the mixed team event? went?
We did quite well this time. This is one of the first times, or one of the first times that we shot mixed team at all, and it's been good. We shot a good match, and we just got beat by Spain, also a strong team that I am surprised not to see in the finals, but we had a lot of fun, and that's the most important bit.
Robin Hood is back, trying to G up the crowd again. I think people are getting bored of him now. I know I am. Okay, France will step up first as they are trailing in this match. I'm sure they're not used to trailing in many matches, but they need to come back from behind here. But they've got the experience to do that.
Yeah. And that's the good of set system, right? I mean, Moldova starts with a 39, but they can get back at it right now.
Does Shu need to move aside? Because all of them are just the exact same height, all high, 887 high.
Well, she needs to do something, because shooting reds is not what you want in a final like this.
No. Both French archers seem to draw quite low and come up. Is that a French kind of way of shooting?
Yeah, it is a French kind of shooting, I think. You see it mostly on French people, and I think it's implied in their techniques, but it's also a sort of a traditional thing, I think, because when you look at your idols in your country, you try to mimic their technique, and that way the young archers also try to draw back low like that. In the meanwhile, Moldova shoots another 10.
Yeah, so they've dropped 1 point so far in 5 arrows. Fantastic shooting. Even that looked like a good shot. Obviously, it's a low 9, but
strong shot. Yeah.
58 out of 6 arrows. Really good shooting. France's 18 is you can work with an 18, but you've got to shoot well for the last 2 arrows, and especially with Moldova with a 19 on the board. So Shu needs to step up here and shoot something in the gold. She's just shooting reds constant. That's all of her arrows. 8887. She's putting Valadont under a lot of pressure, I think.
I know that she has recently recovered from a major injury, but she has been shooting a lot better than this. Right within the time he managed to shoot an 8 still.
Yeah. The France need to step up a bit. They haven't really turned up as yet. So Moldova, they can shoot a couple of okay arrows here and still take the lead, or increase their lead. She is shooting great, isn't she? I don't think she's dropped a 10 yet. Did she shoot? Who shot the 9 in that first end?
I think she did. The
She
low
did,
9.
she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll stop talking now. This is incredible shooting from both of them.
I guess that's why they're in the final.
That's why they're in the final, yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have expected it from a ranked 12 team, but I guess anyone who shoots these these events, anyone who even, like say, you're at the European Championship, everyone can shoot 10s, can't they? So.
Ranking is just a number.
Yeah.
You just have to shoot strong ends, and especially with the set system, anything can happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. The mixed team event, is that something that they've put into the Olympics now, or is
Not
it
yet.
just not yet? No.
I think they're thinking about it, but I haven't heard any news about it. So.
It's a couple more medals that they have to dish out then, obviously. So.
Yeah.
Fantastic shooting from Moldova so far, fully deserved of their 4-0 lead. I mean, I would suggest that even if France shot to what they're supposed to shoot, I mean, in my opinion, they're not shooting very well in this match so far, but even if they shot to their standard, they'd probably still be losing to Moldova right now, the way they're shooting. So.
Yeah, they shot 39 twice, and that's just a huge score, especially in recurve shooting.
Exactly. So France up against it here. They have to win this match. They have to win this set. Anything less than a win, and they've lost. So Shu needs to find the gold here. Definitely needs to. See if she can get a first yellow bit. Seems happy with the shots.
There you go. That's the first goal for her.
All of her shots seem to be consistently look the same, but they've got nowhere near each other grouping wise. Valadont needs to shoot some 10s now as well. They can't drop many points in this set because not even a tie will ensure they win. So and that 8's not helping at all.
Coach is still giving her some pointers.
Let's see if the Moldova 10 factory can continue. It's a 9.
That's still a good shot.
Yeah.
If you look at their group size, it's immensely small. It's amazing,
especially compared to the French one. But yeah, 10
another
again.
10.
This is incredible shooting from them. 2 10s. That's. I don't think they can shoot less than 2 10s right now.
I'm afraid not. No. A very strong shot.
Consistent with those 2 arrows, but another point dropped. Here we go. Looks good. Nice 10.
Shot, yeah.
Fantastic. So, yeah, they found the 10 eventually, but a 36 end may not be good enough. Moldova have to drop 4 points in these 2 hours, so anything more than 8, and they can take the gold.
I think they still need a 9 right now.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken.
A 9 right now, and they've won. Obviously, that would give it. That would end it on 5-1. So, yeah, 9 or more, Moldova can walk away champions. Looks good. 10, another 10 as well. So fantastic shooting from Moldova there.
Great match.
Yeah, just 1 hour outside the gold. Just fantastic shooting from the 2 of them. They look pretty happy, of course. European champions. Congratulating the French there. So yeah, we have another champion on the board. And Chef, Moldova win again, and your predictions are all coming true.
Yeah, I forgot what we were betting for.
Fantastic stuff. So yeah, the next match, moving on now to the women's event, the bronze medal match individual. We've got Lisa Unruh, against Anastasia Pavlova, and this will be Pavlova's third time shooting on the finals field now. So yeah, she's been here a few times now. So good luck to her. So right, Naomi back on the mic now for the women's event. We'll stick you around for the bronze and gold match. I think you're going to know these women shooters better than most who've shot with them. Yeah, who do you, obviously you've bet on Unruh, yeah, but Pavlova, she must have a bit of an advantage having shot on this stage a few times. You've written some notes there.
She shot well in the mixed team just now, so if I could, I might sway my vote for the other, but I can't. So that would be cheating. But then Lisa shot really well this morning as well.
Yes, this is true.
In the team. So, yeah, I think it could be a really interesting match.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff. So
Lisa, to get here, she beat Luik from Estonia, Quacks from Netherlands, Huston from Turkey, and Pova from Russia.
Okay.
So she's not beaten as many big names as Pavlova has to get here. Who beat Narominitsi from Georgia, Maruseva from Belarus, and Richter from Germany.
You've done your homework, haven't you?
I have. I've just been talking.
Was he winning these matches convincingly, or were there a couple of shoot-offs involved there, do you know?
I didn't notice that.
Check that. But it doesn't really matter because she's on that stage now again, so shooting for another medal. So
the eliminations were, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
So a lot can change in that time.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Like I say, Pavlova, she's not lost while she's been on this stage, so
She's confident.
She's confident.
Not as Lisa.
Nor is Lisa, no. Lisa's only been there once, but they both know how to win on this stage. Obviously, Germany won their bronze medal match against you guys earlier, but they did shoot well in that match, didn't they?
Yes.
They did shoot
Yes,
well.
Lisa shot really
Lisa
well.
especially, so interesting match ahead. It was a tough one to call. Even when we were making our predictions earlier, we both struggled really, all three of us struggled really to decide who was going to win this one. But who's shooting first?
Pavlova.
Ukraine. Seems happy enough.
Yep.
Great stuff. She did that in the team events as well, didn't she? Her first arrow just seemed to just float right into the middle there. See if Lisa can emulate that. 9. Happy enough, I'm sure. 9s are okay, aren't
Yeah, 9s are good.
they? 9s are okay. She's doing so good. 10 factory, like we explained earlier, is in full swing. A couple of left 9s, I think the wind's taking
she's
in.
moving aside
Yeah.
now, yeah.
10 here, and that'll
The
probably
sun's
do.
just come out.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 here.
Yeah? Lisa has a chance.
9.
Good group.
Okay. Yeah, all left.
Yeah, so she's moved aside again, and
It's a bit disappointing. She's pointing down at the 10th. Maybe I'm being too loud.
she's got a problem about something. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, she's pointing down at the tent that we're set at.
It might be the TV screen, the spotting monitor.
Oh,
She
okay,
might
yeah,
not be
there
able
were
to-
there were problems with that spotting monitor earlier. So obviously, I don't think you can see on our cameras there, but just in front of the archers, at the end of the stage, is a spotting camera. So basically, we have cameras set out in front of the target, so the archers can see where the arrows have gone. Obviously, they've got coaches that describe where the arrows have gone, but it's always nice to see exactly where your own arrow's gone. But yeah, so it's going to be a pretty tight. I think the Ukraine Pavlova there have an arrow that's close to the line.
I think it's out. So I think it'll
it's
be a
out,
tie.
so fully expected tie here, 1-all to start with. Pavlova, I think, may have just thrown it away a little bit with a final arrow with an 8 there. Lisa obviously had a chance to take the set and didn't take it. So all square. Back on the Ukraine archer to shoot first. And we start again. All square. I get 20 seconds per arrow to shoot this, so plenty of time, but
It was
8.
a quick shot.
Yeah.
The front arm wasn't as strong on that. Lisa's got an interesting stabilizer setup there.
Yeah, describe that to us. Why is it interesting?
Because the V bar isn't where it normally would be for most people on the long rod.
Sat further down
Yeah,
on the ice.
it's further down and behind the riser.
Okay. Good recovery there from Pavlova. I see what you mean now. So normally the V-bar is set up by the long rod that sticks out obviously the front of the riser there. She set it further down, I guess, to lower the centre of gravity on the bow.
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
Good 10 from Pavlova. She started with an 8 there, but the confidence has put her back in the middle, and that means she takes this second set, so it'll be 3-1 to Pavlova now.
A practice arrow.
Yeah.
It's just left again.
I mean, the good thing about this set system is that it doesn't matter. I mean, she shot 988 there, which is a poor score, really, in reflection.
She won't be happy about it. I think she's trying to find the centre. She probably aimed off for a second arrow and it went where she aimed it, so she aimed in the middle again and then went left again, and she's probably a little bit confused.
Yeah, just struggling to find the middle a little bit.
She
Lisa.
just needs to go out and shoot a good shot to start with, and
she's on the jaws of defeat here a little bit. If Pavlova wins this set, Pavlova wins the match. So Lisa.
No.
Would that be 5?
In individual, you can get 6 points to win.
Oh, okay, I see.
So there's one more set possible.
Well, that's annoying. These are the kind of information I should know, sitting in my seat here. I need to know this information. So, okay, there we go. Then put in my place there. So not quite close to winning this match yet, Pavlova, but she's a little bit closer than Lisa is. So still the same situation. I think Lisa needs to shoot well. Needs to find the middle.
Yeah, Lisa needs to win this really.
Yeah.
Else she'll be under a lot of pressure.
Yeah. The best she can hope for if she loses this is a shoot off from there, I'm assuming. Do your maths?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, see if she can find the middle now. Bit of a quick shot. No. It's
On
okay.
the right. She's still not found the centre.
No. Whereas Pavlova was there from the start, so as long as she can just keep Pavlova at bay here, scoring the same and then nicking the 10 now. If she finds the middle, then wouldn't bet against her taking the match. She still hasn't found it. An opportunity to take a point here. It's getting tense now, isn't it? Right, she needs a 10 here. She has to shoot a 10. It's time to. She must have a sight mark by now. Yes, finally. She's got there in the end. Probably when it matters as well. So, I mean, unless Pavlova can shoot a 10 here, she's won her first set. 7. There we go. So, all square again. Fantastic stuff. 3-all. And we've got an interesting match ahead here because Lisa's found the middle. She's got a sight mark now. So, no reason why she can't shoot 10s with good shots now.
Yeah, after winning a set, and she's going to be a little bit more confident maybe moving forward than Anastasia. But she's getting some coaching tips there. So.
Yeah.
The coaches normally just talk to you to distract you.
Just distract you away from the scenery.
Just to remind you, keep strong.
Yeah.
Focus on your front hand or the execution or something like that.
How important do you think the coach's role is? I mean, obviously you've been on that stage now. Is it an important thing for them, or is it more
It can make a difference if you've got a good coach who's supportive of you. Yes. Yeah. Obviously, once you stand on the line, you're on the line on your own, and you've got to make the shots. But between ends, they can just say something that can make the difference.
Okay, good. So yeah, that's what the coach is there for in this. It's a bit of a nail biter of a match. This one could quite easily go the distance. We'll have at least 2 more sets in this match. Someone needs to take the bull by the horns now. Nice. She just seems to have stepped up the gas a little bit from the start of the match, where she was just shooting 10s.
Yeah.
And that's 2 in a row now for the Germans. She's definitely found a sight mark now.
So Pavlova does seem to be going left in general.
Yeah, as a rule, there she is, isn't she? Anything can happen with this Recurve stuff, though. But she's got an opportunity to have a couple of points leads there. That's 3 in a row now. So
Lisa's found her spot now.
Yeah.
She's got a strong shot.
We haven't seen the 10-10-10 graphic yet today, so that would be nice. Good 10.
Still, a 28 is good.
Oh yeah, fantastic shooting. So.
And Lisa needs a 9 to take the set.
And that'll put her in the driving seat. There it is, good 9, fair play. Still haven't seen the 10-10-10 graphic that everyone's worked so hard on.
Did you use it yesterday?
We did use it yesterday, yeah. Got a couple of opportunities to use it. So Lisa must be happy now. She's settled in nicely into the match. Took her time, but she's got a sight mark. She's shooting well. Pavlova, like I say, just seemed to have stepped off the gas a little bit, but she got a 10 there in the end. So the worst Lisa can expect after this set is a shoot off. But she has an opportunity to win this match with a tie now, if my maths are correct.
Yes, that's right.
Robin is still there, doing his best.
It's good that the British crowd will support anybody.
Yeah,
they just love watching sport, and a lot of these people are archers themselves. And they just want to see really good archery and a good match.
Yeah, obviously we've got the paying spectators there on the right-hand side. Adjacent to that is another stand running down the length of the shooting venue, and that's where all the teams seem to be watching the events, and even that stage is fairly full of teammates and supporters. So Pavlova needs a win, and nothing less than a win will do for her in this set. Starts with a 9.
Still left.
Yeah. The wind tends to come from right to left in this venue, but it's not that much wind in general. So
That's close.
Naomi's excited.
I am excited. It's a good match.
High left 9, high 9. Seems good. High 9.
Is it just out?
Yeah, I'm going to call that just out. Lisa has an opportunity here to really stamp her authority on this set. A bit quick.
It's a quick shot.
Lovely. Pavlova has to shoot a 10 here. Anything less won't do, in my opinion.
She's got it.
Nice. She got a little bit unlucky with the second one, but popped a
So
little higher
Lisa
on her.
needs a 9 for the match.
A 9 for the match
So
and the
we'll tie
bronze.
this
What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh. Great shooting.
That's lovely shooting.
Yeah, she came back from behind to win that one, and she shot extremely well. As soon as she found a sight mark, she just didn't miss the middle, really, did she?
No.
So some great shooting. Pavlova probably just ran out of gas a little bit. She's been up and down on that stage all morning. So yeah, great shooting from the girls there. But it is Lisa Unruh that takes the bronze medal. So great shooting. So we'll move on. In the second match now, we've got Russian.
Shall I say it?
Russian against the Ukrainian, Dashi Georgieva against Marenko. Dashi Georgieva is actually the ranked seeded 1 in the qualifying rounds. She's obviously won all of her matches to get to where she is right now. Marenko, another Ukrainian who's been on this stage before already and won on this stage already today. She was ranked 7th coming into the event, coming into this match. So yeah, another tight match, I'm predicting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good match. Dashi Georgieva, she beat Lisa Unruh to get here.
Yeah.
Stepanova from Russia, Longova from Slovakia, and Manji from Italy. So she had a good run. And then Marenko, she beat Pavlova from Ukraine, her teammate. Haydn Chalova from Germany, Lipiaska Polka from Poland, and Aktuna from Turkey.
Okay.
So they've had some really good matches, and they should be on fire.
Yeah. She's a little short, is Marenko. Dashi Georgieva there, also quite short. Just means the size doesn't matter in archery, I guess.
I guess the wind just goes around you if you're really small.
This is very true. Okay, so an interesting match for the championship here. Both seem to be shooting well coming into the match. Yeah, fully expect another tight match here. Prediction-wise, me and Chef have gone with Dashi Georgieva, and Naomi has gone with Marenko. Let's see. We were all correct with Unruh winning the bronze, by the way. So Chef has a 100% record so far. Okay. Do I shorten the name down to Dash? Dash to shoot first, or is that a bit rude?
I'm not so sure.
Dashi Georgieva with a 9.
That's a good start.
Just out the 10 as well. So
Of course, Marenko, she shot here this morning in the team round.
yeah, should have a sight mark in that respect.
Yeah.
Good. I love it. You just waited till the arrow fell into the middle to decide whether she did.
Yeah.
But yeah, an even better start from Marenko.
That was a soft shot from the Russian.
How would you diagnose a soft shot then? Where you obviously saw that in her shot sequence there. Was it
Just the string goes, the fingers kind of didn't go backwards.
Okay, bit dead, bit of a dead release kind of
A little
thing.
bit, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So we'll look out for the soft shots and the strong shots, but Marenko didn't really take advantage of that with an 8.
That was better.
Well, it went higher, so it definitely was a stronger
Yes.
shot. So Marenko's got an opportunity here to take the first set. Quite a good opportunity as well. Anything inside the red would be good enough. 10.
Perfect.
Fantastic. We saw the Ukrainian Pavlova starting strongly in her match and then sort of tailing off towards the end a little bit to see if Marenko can maintain her momentum, I guess, from the team round earlier into her championship final here. Seems a little nervous. Does she look nervous?
Yeah, she does look a little bit nervous.
Do you know her much, or have you shot with her
I've
much?
never
or?
shot with her,
Okay.
so I don't know. Nor the Russian.
All the Russian. But yeah, she looks just a little shy, a little timid, possibly there. But as long as she gets on the line and she's confident, I guess that's all that
Yeah.
matters, isn't it? So yeah, this will be the conclusion of the women's event, which is sponsored actually by Eastern Arrows. Both the bronze medal match and this gold medal match sponsored by Eastern. A lot of the archers shoot Eastern Arrows, I'm assuming, as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially the Recurves.
The Recurve side of things, yeah. Okay. Dashi Dozhieva to open up this set with a 7. 7?
Yeah. 7.
George has got himself a big scope over there. He's called it a 7, so he'll have a better idea than we have looking at the same screen you are. So Marenko, though, another 10. Good 10, yeah. Dashi Dozhieva needs to start shooting 10s, make sure this set doesn't get away from her. Another 10, and she may stand a chance, but the way Marenko is shooting here is a bit of a... I love how we both tried to lean
Look
over to
around
see if
the
we can
arrow.
look around the arrow, but we are looking at a flat screen just like you guys at home. 9 there from the Russian.
Marenko should get this with an 8, at least.
Should be an easy enough shot.
Just
Oh,
an 8
just
then.
inside the 8. But it still means she takes the set, so good. The crowd seemed to have dulled down a little bit, but yeah, should be 4-0 to Marenko there now. Fairly simple start. Yeah, the Russia's arrow there, the first arrow, 7-8 line is it is close to the line, but it's we're not totally sure if it's a 7 or an 8. If it's a 7, she's lost the set. If it's an 8, they've tied the set, but we should have had confirmation by now from the judges. And
Still got a star on the board, I think.
yeah. I mean, we've had a graphic pop up there saying that it's 4-0 to Marenko, but it's going to be... We haven't had total confirmation on that yet. It was, in fact, upgraded to an 8, so that they did tie that set. So Marenko, she had an opportunity to put a nail in a coffin there, but she didn't take it, unfortunately. It will be Dashi Dozhieva to shoot first again. She is behind in this match, 3-1, but not out of it. Some good arrows, and she'll get back in it. A good 9 to start, just out.
Yeah, she needs to get the momentum going, get some good shots down.
Marenko, a bit of a long shot that, but still good.
Yeah. Good enough.
She's shooting 10s, isn't she? She's shooting
She
quite a lot
is.
of them.
She seems a lot more confident.
Yeah, that looked a little left from when she let go. She
Yeah.
tried to push it over a little bit, and it's probably not good enough right now.
Yeah, Marenko, her group is obviously a lot tighter with many 10s in there. That was a dodgy one.
Well, you called it, and it is low. 9-8 liner is close to the line, but it's quite easily an 8 that. So
How clean the release is on a recurve really dictates where the arrow goes.
Yeah.
If it goes high or low.
well, every time you've called one, it has been a poor shot, so you know what you're talking about. But a 9-9-8, probably not quite good enough there.
That's a
9
nice
here,
shot.
and she's okay. So we're not overly sure what the scores are there again. Just to update you there, I'm here for the Russian, but not beyond the realms of possibility. I think she just needs to start getting a little bit lucky with them. She keeps missing by a millimetre or two. It'd be nice just to see them dropping the 10 for her.
And
Just
that's
out as
just
well.
out.
Time to start shooting 10s. Another 9. 9s are good, but when you have to win,
You need a 10.
you need a 10, don't you? But a 28 could quite easily win this set. Yes, she's
European champion.
She's European champion, yeah. She's won a couple of medals today. Fair play to her. So yeah, double champion
It's
there.
been a good day for Ukraine.
It really has, hasn't it? So they've won a lot of medals today. So they'll put them quite high on the leaderboard. The 7-1 scoreline there suggests is a little unfair. I think the match was a bit closer than 7-1 suggested. But nonetheless, Marenko has been crowned champion. We're moving on now to the gents side of things. You can see our announcer there geeing up the crowd because we're about to witness Patrick Huston shooting off in his bronze medal match against Lucas Daniel of France. Naturally, we've all predicted Patrick to win this, but do you think Lucas Daniel is coming up against a sort of unstoppable force here, or?
Well, I think that Patrick Huston has the home crowd advantage, and he gets a lot of energy from the crowd, and he uses that energy to shoot more 10s as it seems, and it's still going to be a great match, I'm sure.
Should be indeed, yeah. I mean, both these archers arguably ranked fairly low compared to what you expect them to. I mean, Patrick ranked 37th. I don't believe he shot that great in qualification.
It was a challenging day, the qualification day, with a lot of wind.
Lucas Daniel qualifying down in 30th position. So they've had to win some good matches on their route to the final. So yeah, it's not beyond the realm of opportunity here for either archers to prove some good shooting, but the crowd is going pretty wild here for Patrick Huston. He does, as we were explaining in the team round earlier, he does enjoy these moments, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He really gets energy from this, and I think that's what makes him such a good shooter at these tournaments.
Yeah, Patrick's done there, but it's not the end of the world. It's interesting, and it makes this sport a bit more enjoyable to watch.
It does, yeah.
Lucas Daniel, he seems like a confident fellow, though, so I don't expect that's affected him much. In fact, maybe that's motivated him to put Patrick in his place. Who knows? So
maybe, yeah.
Some good shooting from Patrick in that first end, though. At least a 10-10-9. It may have even been upgraded to a 30, which is a great start for him. Pretty interesting for them both to be facing each other as well. So Lucas Daniel, see if he can find the middle now. Does look a little motivated there in the face, doesn't he? 8 left again.
Seems like his aiming is just a bit off, and it might be the tension that his arm is just not as still as it used to be in the other eliminations.
Okay. He's taking his time here, Patrick. This is a long shot. But probably a 10 still, yeah. George has called it a 10. It's fairly close to the line.
That shot, but when you shoot 2H, you're kind of doomed when you're shooting against someone of this caliber.
Patrick doesn't seem to be shooting badly at all, does he? I can't see the Frenchman coming back from this, but I mean he's shot an 8 now, so you know he is human, I guess. He has taken that set though, even with that 8. Obviously, the Frenchman Daniel has shot a couple of 8s in that set. Hasn't really turned up to this match yet, whereas Patrick was started the match firing on all cylinders. So we'll see if Daniel can find the middle now.
I wouldn't write him off just yet.
I wouldn't write him off at all, no. I mean, there is obviously a danger of Patrick getting a little complacent possibly in the latter stage of this match. He is one set away from winning, obviously. And it's quite easy to sit back and just,
the pressure is definitely on the Frenchman on this one.
How Lucas Daniel will cope with there.
That's better. His boat jumped straight out of the
Still chanting from the stage.
If you're GB and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're GB and you know it, clap your hands.
I'm wondering if he came up with this on the stage or before he went up the stage.
I think these chants have been sung all week. He had a good 30-odd people standing behind him in the Olympic shoot-offs earlier, which obviously he came away with a spot in a bronze medal match. So, but yeah, all of these kind of chants were being sung behind him.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't necessarily mean if he came up with the chants, but more with the idea to sing them on the stage.
I think Patrick just kind of does what he wants, kind of like sometimes. But we can't forget about Daniel, Lucas Daniel here. He's clawed his way back into this match. He's like I say, he's found the middle now, and if he wins this set, he can tie the match up and really make the last set interesting. It's 9.
Not a bad shot.
Not a bad shot. Really, it's an out of 9, but still a 9. 9s are okay. Patrick is shooting some 10s though. So a 9 as well.
Pretty good.
Naomi urging Patrick to move his side. Daniel needs to find a 10 again. It's still a little bit high. Would you be moving your sight now, or is that just a bit of sort of aggression, pushing them high possibly?
Yeah, I think that's the case.
They're saying a little bit too strong. Okay, so it's getting tense towards the end of this. Daniel really has to shoot a 10 now. 10 to stay in the match, in my opinion. High 9 again.
So Patrick needs only a 9 to win this.
A 9 to win this bronze medal
on his European Championships in his home country.
Taking his time. It's not looking great. Possibly. Oh, it's nearly a 10. Fantastic shooting from Patrick. Oh, brilliant stuff. He did shoot well in that match. Fully deserved that bronze medal. He needs to embrace Daniel there. He turned up for the match. So yeah, let's see what he does here. He's probably going to G up the crowd a little bit more, I'm sure.
If he gets the chance, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure he will.
Look at that. Posing for the paparazzi there. He's obviously clearly happy with it. Very successful week, I think, for Patrick. Obviously, he got his Olympic spot. He was shooting off in the gold medal match earlier on today, which he was unlucky to. They were unlucky to not win, and now he has his bronze medal as well. Thanking the crowd there. Good stuff from him. He is a crowd pleaser, in all fairness, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Fair play.
And the crowd pleases him as well.
Yeah, exactly. So we're nearly at the end of this championship. We have one more match to go. It was nice for Britain to get some more success there. Obviously, they had a 4th place earlier on today, a silver medal in the team match, and a bronze medal there as well. Successful day, successful week for Britain. But moving on, we have a gold medal match between Jean-Charles Valadont, who was shooting off earlier in the mixed team round. They got Moldova a bit by Moldova, but I'm sure he'll come back strong. Met Gazoz for Turkey as well. Both these archers seeded 1 and 2 respectively. So these are the top guys of the event this week.
Yes, and they have been shooting great.
Yeah. Like I said, they found their way to the cream top of the board. So who's obviously you've got your money here, Chef, on Valadont.
Yeah, I'm guessing that he's gonna pull this on experience, but now I've seen Mete Gazoz shooting his mixed team final. I've slightly changed my mind, but he's shooting really well, so this is gonna be a good match for sure.
I mean, you and Naomi have both gone for Valadont. Myself, I've gone with Gazoz, but
he's just an all-round very good archer. He shoots field, he shoots FIDA, and he's even the world champion in field. He's just very, very experienced, and he has a lot of skill. And maybe Gazoz is gonna take this on talent. We'll see.
Good stuff. Look at him, young baby-faced Gazoz there. He just seems to be happy enough just to be where he is. So I think. I mean, the way we've just seen Patrick there and embracing his opportunity. Gazoz himself, however, has arguably had a better week than even Patrick. Gazoz had to fight his way to an Olympic spot as well on Friday, which he did. He beat Patrick in the semi-final, in fact. And then, like I say, he's shot in the mix. He's had a good week as well. So it'd be interesting to see. And like I say, Valadont didn't shoot great earlier, in my opinion. Not as good as Gazoz. So interesting match ahead.
Nice 10 to start off with.
He struggled to find the middle earlier, but I think when he found it, he was there, wasn't he? So
I think he was, yeah. And with individual finals, he'll have less of a time pressure on it.
Yeah.
Just out for Mete.
Would it be rude to say that his mind was possibly on this particular match earlier when he was in the mixed team? Perhaps,
but we'll never know, I think. If you ask him, I don't think you'll get an honest answer.
No, that's true. Gazoz at 10, he had to tie up. It's fantastic.
And he does.
Good X.
Very good 10.
Seems happy.
Good 10, yeah. Convincing shooting, man.
This is going to be a close one, I think.
And a very, extremely relaxed style by Gazoz.
Which type of style do you prefer? Because obviously Valadont there seemed, well, that's fantastic shooting, 29-29.
A very good grouping by both.
Well, you'd expect if you shoot 29 to at least, well, you'd thought to win the set with the 29, but that's close. I mean, as I was saying, which style would you prefer? Gazoz's relaxed style or Valadont's aggressive style?
If I could, I would choose to shoot as relaxed as Gazoz does, but it's not for everybody, I think. And if you're such a relaxed shooter as he is, it's difficult to keep aiming in the middle in the wind, and it brings some difficulties with it.
He seemed to shoot quite well in the wind the other day, though. So
he does. So, like I said, he's extremely talented, and it's not for everybody to shoot like that, and he handles it really, really well.
Yeah. Well, he seems relaxed in himself at the moment. As like I say, his mannerisms, he's got a smile on his face, he's enjoying the moment, and like I say, it just seems to be that seems to be rubbing off in his shooting as well. You know, his I know it sounds a bit cheesy, but his happiness is helping him shoot. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds cheesy, but it's completely fair to say, because it's just like that. When you're happy in your daily life, your shooting gets better too. It's a nice
10. Tied up again. Both these archers only dropping 2 arrows in their 5 hours so far, so this is a real exhibition match. This 9,
really fierce.
Yeah, I mean at 28, it's good shooting, but Gazoz here has an opportunity to.
He's on fire.
A 10 here, he takes the set, takes the lead. A 9 ties up. Taking his time. This is a 9. I was wrong. We couldn't quite see that on the monitor, but it has been called a 10 confidently by George with his scope. So
just on top of the X.
yeah, fantastic shooting. So 29-29, and he has a 3-1 lead. Valadont not shooting badly, 29-28.
No, not at all.
Arguably unlucky to be 2 points back, but it's like I say, it's the relaxed, happy Met Gazoz who is leading this. Is he well known to be shooting well at the moment? I mean, like last year, was he shooting well last year as well?
Yeah, and he's grown a lot since last year, physically and mentally.
Yeah.
He was already a good archer, and now he's a phenomenal archer, and we'll see what he does in the coming year.
Yeah. So a force to be reckoned with in Rio, you think?
Yes, most definitely.
Definitely, good stuff. It is 10.
He knew it was going to be in there.
You just see it in his face. He grits his teeth, pumps his head every time he shoots a good shot. So you don't really see that on Gazoz's face. Whether it's a 9 or a 10, it's just still the same face, but a good solid 10 from him there. I think Valadont is quite pumped here. 9.
The difference between a good phase and a disappointed phase is really small.
Yeah. Gazoz has an opportunity to maintain a lead here. 10. Fantastic shooting. This is incredible. 2 points dropped in however many hours is incredible. He's on 8 hours, 2 points dropped so far.
Yeah.
Good 10 as well.
Let's see if it helps him.
I mean, yeah, Gazoz has an opportunity to take this set. Needs a 10, and Valadont would still consider himself unlucky if this goes in the 10. There's an 8. Ooh.
I can't see if that catches the line.
Yeah, I know. This is
that was unexpected.
Yeah, this could be a bit of a turning point in the match. If that's a 9, it's tied, and it's 4-2. If it's an 8, Valadont has taken a set back, tying the scores up at 3-all. So we'll wait for confirmation on that. George hasn't, in fact, called the arrow confidently as yet. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But
I think the fact that Jean-Charles was so disappointed with the 9 is because he knew that Gazoz is able to shoot a 30. So normally it would be perfectly fine shooting a 9, but now he was disappointed because it's dangerous for him to shoot a 9 at this point.
That makes sense, yeah. It is, and it shouldn't be dangerous to shoot 9s, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's good for the sport, that's for sure.
I mean, is this the kind of standard that you expect in sort of World Cup finals, or are they shooting better than most people expect?
This is similar, I think. So if you shoot a World Cup final, this is what you have to take into account. So you have to know that your opponent is going to shoot 10s a lot.
Okay, good stuff. Well, that just proves that we've got world-class shooters shooting here now, and that arrow to confirm was upgraded to a 9 for Gazoz. So just out.
Just out.
Yeah, 9 just out. Confidently called by George. So, sun getting in his eyes a little bit there, maybe. It's a long shot for him, you think. 10, good shot. Maybe on the X line, but
good shooting.
Like I say, when you shoot a 10 against Gazoz, you think it's probably not good enough, but it has to be, doesn't it?
At the moment.
Yeah. It is a beautiful style from Gazoz, in all fairness. 9. Valadont has an opportunity.
He knew it wasn't going to be in a 10 at the moment he released it.
Valadont needs a 10. Valadou shoots a 10. Valadou. Well done, buddy. Gazoz's practice hour here, essentially, now.
Might as well shoot it in a 10.
Probably going to be a 10, yeah. What an interesting match we have ahead of us now. 4-all going into the final set. Winner takes all. If it's a tie, it goes to a shoot-off. Yeah, this is the final match, and we are being blessed here with a fantastic shooting. Who would you put your money on now? Now that you've seen them shoot, you went with Valadont originally.
That's a good question. It could go both ways.
Yeah. Naomi, you went with Valadont earlier. You have given you the opportunity to change your mind going into this final set.
No, I'm still sticking with Valadont.
Valadont. Naomi?
I don't know.
We'll wait and see. Both these archers are shooting fantastic scores. It's going to be an interesting final set. Personally, I'm hoping for a tight set.
Me too. A shoot-off for the European Championship. That would be cool.
I'd like to see a shoot-off for the European Championship. Yeah, it will be interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it's closest to the middle. I think it should be on scores, but
it should be on scores the first arrow, and then if it's still tied, you could do the closest to center.
I think that would make things fair a bit, but Valadont has the opportunity here to put Gazoz under a little bit of pressure with his first arrow. 9.
Not a bad shot.
Not a bad shot. It's okay. But
doesn't really put the pressure on him.
No. Normally a 9 is like you're okay, but a 10 here puts the pressure back on Valadont.
Just out.
He's
still tied up.
Yeah, as a rule, he's a little high there as well, isn't he? His bad shot tends to be high, which isn't a bad thing, but good 10 from Valadont.
It is unconventional to be high in your bad shots.
Yeah.
Normally on 70 meters, the bad or the worst shots tend to be lower than the good shots.
I think that's an advantage as well. So I do compound, and my bad shots are always the low ones. Well, here we go.
That might cost him.
That arrow could cost him the championship. Valadont
needs a 9 to win this.
A 9 to win the championship. He's happy with it. 10, fantastic. Comes from behind to take the championship. Clearly a happy man.
Very nice shooting by him.
We've still got an arrow left to shoot for Gazoz, even though we know the conclusion of this. Good respect from Valadont to quiet down and watch him shoot. He's clearly disappointed, but shoots a 10 with his last arrow. Just under the 10 possibly, but a fantastic talent in Gazoz. Was unable to
remember his name.
Yeah, he wasn't unable to take down Valadont. He is, like you said, an experienced champion, and he can add the European Championship to his scorecard. Really, it's a fantastic shoot for him. He qualified first, won all of his matches, and won the championship as well. I think it's a kind gesture him from here as well. Embracing Gazoz there. He's a young talent.
Yeah.
Massive future ahead of him. Would you agree?
I do agree. Yeah, everybody should remember his name for the next coming events.
So, I was wrong with my prediction there. Valadont takes it. Chef, you basically got nearly all of them right. So this is
except
why
for the gold medal in the women's.
Yeah. So fantastic. We've got the medal ceremony to come up this afternoon now as well. Not long to wait for that, but what we'll do, we'll sign off for a couple of minutes and then get back to you and commentate over the medal ceremony in a second as well. Okay. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you. Welcome back. I hope you're still watching the ceremony. We've got first up is going to be the Recurve mixed team ceremony. Medals are going to be presented by Mohammed Shakir, Nottingham Lord Mayor. So Bobby big guy here in Nottingham. And the gifts will be presented by Trish Lovell, the Archery GB president. She's won some stuff in her time as well, and she is a field archer.
Yes. She's very good at field archer, I bet though.
They're extremely happy at the moment because he's just walked off after winning the championship. Yeah, successful day for him especially. But Chef was explaining earlier that Shu's come back from an injury of sorts, or was it yourself?
Yes, I believe she's had a shoulder injury. And I believe maybe when she was a junior she changed hands because from left to right, because she was injured then as well.
Oh, right, okay. So we could see her shooting left-handed fairly soon.
No.
Moldova, the surprise of the day, to be honest with you. I mean, obviously they were shooting in the gold medal batch, but they were ranked lower, but they shot incredible against the French team in that final.
They had a really good final.
Yeah. Alexandra Mirka and Dan Olaru there taking the gold medals. They're going to have a good old party tonight, I would imagine, when they... There's Trish just handing out the plaques there. Ceremonial dongs of the bells. And, we'll pause now. Standard pictures to be taken now before we move on to the next ceremony. Next ceremony would be for the women's individual event. I think these guys are looking forward to this day being over now. It's just one step closer to the bar. Like we said there, we've been saying all weekend, this finals venue is actually set in the middle of the city. So Wetherspoons is only about 10 yards away.
I think your opinion of Olympic archers is not quite correct.
That's true.
Some might be going for a party, but
That's
not
true.
all.
I'll be there, but yes, it's going to be a good end to the week for everyone. A lot of archers are actually going home tonight and tomorrow morning. So, like I say, many that won't have an opportunity to bask in their victories. But
no, so we've got a World Cup in less than 2 weeks' time.
This is true.
It's really important for a lot of countries to win Olympic places.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not really much time to enjoy the moment. We need to, especially like the French team, they don't have any places, even though they've got a European champion.
Now, they didn't quite make the cut on this Friday afternoon. So
she's generally quite a serious character.
Okay.
So she'll be happy with that.
Yeah, that's good. Even though she's standing on top of the podium, she seems to be the same height as the other two. Well-deserved victory for herself there, and like I say, she's been on that stage a few times today. She's going to take home some medals. A national anthem for Ukraine now, obviously. big smile on her face now, isn't she? Fair play.
She's also looking into the sun. So
Yeah. So final aspect of this today's GB will transfer the arch, and Simon Taylor, the Nottingham Building Society Chief Operating Officer. First medal being presented there to Patrick Huston. Still clearly visibly high from his win earlier on today. The team match, but turned it around to shoot. He shot great in that match as well.
Yeah.
Did take that bronze. Mete Gazor's a fantastic future ahead of him. Had an opportunity to take his first title there, but came up a little short to the more experienced Valadont. But he still shot well, didn't he?
he did, yeah. Especially the first couple of rounds, he just didn't seem to miss the 10 at all. He shot like a few 9s, but they were not a surprise.
He'll have some confidence going into next in a couple of weeks' time, going at home country for his for the World Cup event. So plenty of confidence for Gazos there. But our European champion Jean-Charles Valadont shot extremely well in the final. He came from behind as well to win it. Little selfie there for Patrick Huston. Very happy with his performance today. Valadont, the face of the event. You've seen him on all of the posters and the plaques and everything. Deserved winner. Great final match against Met Gozers. So as soon as the proceedings here are done, we will be moving on to the flag ceremony. Great gesture from Patrick Huston there, just thanking the crowd. You'll notice that a few of the crowd members and the